Alright, well, we're out here in Milford, Texas today. This is Ellis County. And Mr. Torres gave us a call, and he's got these bees he's had in this wall for a while, and they're remodeling this house, so they figured it's time to get them out before they get all the siding and stuff out. And they're pretty much going in right in this corner right here. And from what I understand, they've been here a few years, so should be pretty good. It's an overcast day. We're going to be getting rained on here probably pretty soon. The bees will probably be a little aggressive, so we'll probably have to put a little smoke to them, calm them down. But other than that, we'll get this vinyl siding off and take off this styrofoam and get in there and take off the old wood to see where these bees are at. And so I'm gonna get busy and then get this thing opened up and let you all see what we're dealing with here. So started getting in here, got these bees. They're getting a little aggressive, probably the weather. They're not happy, so we're gonna put a little smoke to them. Hopefully this calms them down a little bit. And then we can finish opening this up so we can see how big this hive's really gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty good size by the time we're done, so hopefully this will calm them down so we don't have to take too many stings through the bee suit.
Alright everybody, it's Skinny T here. Darren just taking the last few boards off right here. And I was smoking them. And right up here, you can see all of them are they're just grouping up at the top. And there was a bunch down at the bottom just grouping up. And then I smoked them from a lower section, and they're trying to move back up. They're trying to get up to the top, and they're all just grouping up right here. Zoom out a little bit so you can see. All just bees. Entirely bees. All up this left section. Crawling up, just getting right there. The smoke calmed them down some. They're still bouncing off Darren's veil, and so are they with mine. Darren, any words to the camera right now?
No, it's a lot of bees.
Alright everybody, it's Skinny T back. Sorry the vacuum's on, but Darren's vacuuming the bees. They all moved from the bottom section up, or most of them did anyway. He vacuumed the rest of them that were down there. Now he's vacuuming the top, and now he's gonna explain whatever he wants to explain right now, because here we go.
What we're doing is we got a lot of the bees out of the bottom. They're coming up now and they're grouping up, and we're going to vacuum some of these bees up so we can start removing some of this hive, because there's just too many. So we got to get the numbers down so it's more manageable and we can do our job a little more efficient, get this comb out, catch these bees in a safe manner, and make this household safe from bees. So we get back to vacuuming. We'll be looking, hopefully today we'll be able to find the queen and get her on camera for y'all.
Alright, Skinny T here. Darren found these babies that were hatching, and they're just sticking their heads out barely. So, zoom in some so we can see.
You can tell them different. These are the worker bees are starting to hatch. All this is worker bees, and then you come up here and you got drone cells. These are the males, and you can see a couple of them starting to hatch right here. So they're hatching out some males. They got some workers.
Sorry guys.
And maybe we'll find a queen cell to see if this thing is split this year, or if it hasn't split yet.
Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit more shot of these guys right here, and then I'm gonna cut off. Alright, we'll be back.
Well, we found some queen cells, so more than likely this hive hasn't split this year yet. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 queen cells so far. So this is a very healthy hive, and they were getting ready to get themselves a new queen and probably split and swarm to somewhere else out in this country.
Darren, if you don't mind turning it over just a little bit right there, hold it, and zoom in some. Alright.
Alright, well we found, you got it?
I'm trying to, go.
Well we found the queen. Do you see her? She's right there. She's a nice little tiger stripe. She's almost a glove.
Turn it over.
And where'd you go? Right there. See her? Right there.
She's Speed Racer.
She's a Ricky Racer right there.
Try and zoom in close. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. There we go.
She's a nice pretty queen. Still got her?
Yep. A little bit more. Alright.
Alright, cool, man. Let's get the trap and we'll put her in it, and then we can get the rest of these. Alright, what we got here is a bunch of drones. And the drones are bigger than the females. You can see one on my hand right here. And they're getting wet because it's raining on us. But they don't sting. All they're here for is to breed the queen. And they're pretty much one service and they die. So whoever gets to breed with the queen, his life is over. And it's just a whole mess of drones. I think this hive was getting ready to split off because there's a lot of male bees in here. For normal hive doesn't have this many. But if you ever see one, they don't sting. They're just for breeding purposes. And you get them in all different shades of colors. Like here's one that looks like a tiger stripe. Then there's one with that's totally black. He just flew off. Here's another one that's totally black.
Sorry guys, I got a water droplet on the lens. Trying to work with it though, so.
We're gonna finish catching these bees and then we'll get the rest of this hive out. All right, well, we got that job done. Couldn't get the last part on video. We were just finishing up cleaning up that hive and catching the rest of those bees because it's Texas. And when it rains big. And we were out there like wet dogs, so we had to get a move on so our tools don't get all wet and shorted out. Using power tools and water don't mix, so we got the rest of that hive out. Customer, he's gonna put his house back together because we're putting new siding on, so we didn't have to worry about that. But we've got the queen, we got a colony of bees, we got some good honey, we got some good brew comb. We're gonna go home, set us up a nice box, and let them bees go and do what Mother Nature intended them to do. So if you ever need us, you can call AABremovalexperts.com. Phone number is 469-552-1040. And we'd like again to thank Mr. Torres and his wife for letting us have the opportunity to take that job and do it the right way. Other than that, Rapunzel Von Swinger,